guys, Sarah here. Thanks for coming back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then welcome. Today I am in the 2019 Nissan Titan, the Pro 4X. I'm pretty excited. Last week actually I had the Frontier, the Pro 4X, so you can watch that video. I'm also going to compare the two in case you're kind of looking between the two in another video, which I'll have down below. But anyways, I have very mixed feelings about this truck, which we'll get into. Full disclosure on this one, it's better for going like off-road and stuff. This review I am just taking around the city, so that's what I will be reviewing it on. I have taken it off-road. If you follow me on Instagram or saw the truck rodeo stories, I took this off-road, which is so awesome. So if you ever do any off-roading, like, this is something to definitely check out. But anyways, let's show you the interior, exterior, and then we can take it on the road. So here's the exterior of this vehicle. I just really like how it looks. It looks nice. It's sleek. It's just very well designed. Good job, Nissan. I like the grille, just everything about it, the headlights, all of that. It just looks like a good, solid truck. And you can see too, there's like the Titan inlay as well right there, which is kind of hard to tell, but it's there, I promise you. And then we have the cameras up front as well as in the Nissan logo too, so you have plenty of cameras everywhere. Looking around, and a nice car just came and scared me, but you can just really see the truck, the lines on it. It looks good. So you get the nice big tires, which are part of the off-road package. Again, the V8 badging. Pro 4X just looks really good. To the tailgate, again, more cameras, and of course you can lock it. Pull it, it just kind of stops, which is really nice instead of older ones that fall. And you have this that doesn't have the links on it, which should. All this. I just love the texture on the back of this bed. It's actually going to hold up really, really well. But yeah, pretty basic. And of course, you have your power cord over there. Some nice lights. The LEDs back there as well, which is just really nice for nighttime. And then putting this back up, it's nice, easy. You can do it. I can do it one-handed. Of course, there is the Titan inlay on there as well. The Pro 4X badging as well in the back, your tow area, lights, and let's just take a look inside now. It has keyless entry, so you can lock and unlock. Push once locked or unlocked. Open it up. It is lots of cup holders, which are great. You have the Fender audio, which is new this year for the 2019s. They teamed up with Fender, which is great. You have two different seat settings. These seats are so great. They're really nice. I love like the two-tone stitching, all that stuff. And you have the Pro 4X right there. And then to hop up, I have to jump up. Oh gosh. Should have had a video of me from the outside doing it. But you see the Nissan badging. It is keyless entry. I will show you the key in just a hot minute, but we have your power back there, cargo lamp. You can turn it on or off to keep it on. Hill descent, the center diff lock, back, fog lights, all of that. Trip computer, your lights. Always keep them on auto, guys, if that's an option. Come on, so you don't really have to worry about them. And there's a lot to do. Great, this I'll show you once we turn on the vehicle, which you can do from the stop. So let's go ahead and pop it on. Hear that engine. The seats move back when you turn it off, and forward or whatever position you need when you turn it back on, which is kind of nice. So you can see here you have a lot of different options. I just got it, so later on in a couple days I will have what my actual MPGs and all of that is. And then you have cruise control and all of that on here, your source, enter, all these fun things. So pushing this button will change the screen. The audio is off. You have your driving aids, which is really nice too. You see your tire pressure. One's a little little lower. Tone warnings. So you can get all your settings here as well. And then this, you move up or down to change that. So you have your driver assistance. Let's go ahead, just pop in there, which is kind of fun. Push in the middle for, you have your blind spot going, which is great. Again, seriously, always use your blind spot if you have it. Now this screen is excellent. It's big, it's new, it is touchscreen, which is kind of nice. You have your little clock. You can customize your home menu to have whatever you really want in your home menu, which is nice. We can show you what the map looks like. Of course, it shows you, it's updated too, so you have like where gas stations are, the chevrons on there, all of that, and you can see where you want, put your destinations, point of interest. You can put your home in there, which is pretty nice. Hit audio, which is, you have your XM on here. Let's turn the volume off though. And so you go through, tune and scroll here, go back to the menu. Go through here, you have your weather, which is super nice. So it's 58 and cloudy right now, which is fun. You get your sports, you have your fuel prices, your stocks. So if you want your stocks, you can add that, whatever you want for your watch list in there, delete them, which is kind of fun just to kind of see how everything's going. Your fuel prices. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. Fuel prices. So now it shows you nearby fuel prices, which is really nice too when you're just driving. You don't have to pull out your phone. All of it's right there. Camera, this comes with the optional 360 view camera, which is nice. You can just see all around you. And of course the backup camera on there, it's pretty good resolution. All of that, it's great. You know I say all of that a lot and I'm sorry. So now you have the dual climate control. You have the parking assist beepers. You can turn it on or off just from right here, which is nice, especially if you're like close to something and you're parked and you don't want them on. Traction control, you can turn it off. All this, you can have your heated seat, which is a great feature. We have your 12 volt right here. You have your 2 USBs, audio. You have your heated seats that you can have. Also ventilated, this is an extra option. It's like, which is nice. I just love knobs. They're just a little easier to control. Of course, you have 2-wheel, 4-wheel, or 4 high, 4 low. Pick which one you want if you're off-roading. 2 great cup holders that actually can hold a lot of things. I have my October coffee mug. It's from Halloween. I love it. So, water bottle. And then lots of storage right here. Here's this. We have your nice speaker up here. Some vehicles will have storage here. This does not. Let's pop open the center console to see even more storage. You have back here too, just some little holders. You put like a credit card or debit card or whatever in there. This comes out to have a giant, you can fit a lot of stuff. I mean, you can fit file folders in here, which is, if you want, you can have, that. So the hanging, the hanging folders. And then there is another 12 volt right there. So you get a lot of bang for your buck, a lot of storage, especially if you're using this as a work truck, commute, whatever. You have it there. Another look at these seats, the door. And now the glove box is a little, honestly, with all the storage and size and stuff, it seems a little small, but you do have your manual and everything right there. So not too crazy. I love this like finish here. It's smooth, but it looks like textured. It's not carbon fiber, but it's just a fun little weave situation, which matches a little chrome side right there. You can kind of see the back seat. I'll hop right back there, but you have your cup holders, everything there. So let's check out the back seat. Back seat also have the big giant cup holders, more storage space, all of that. Just very basic flooring, nothing special here, but you have so much room. If I can get up here. You have the more Titan, so it says Titan everywhere. You're gonna know this is Titan. They also have heated seats back here, which is great. 2 USB plugs, a 12 volt, and the 120 plug, which is nice. Your air, all that. Again, I'm 5'5", so this is not a good representation, but let me scoot over. Don't know why I never go on this side. So this is set up more for like a 6-something person, and there's still tons of room in the back for multiple adults, big men, and it's great. I've driven this with many large men around, and they all fit. Almost forgot about the center console divider thing in the back. It does have cup holders back here too, so you can have a million different beverages in this vehicle. To fold the seats down, you just pull this up, pull them down. They do fold flat, so you can actually, you know, fold flat even with the seat farther back. Here are the cleats here that go in the back. If you don't know what they are, here's a picture in the Frontier. So that's what these are for. Don't know why they're not in. So there is a little bit of storage back here that you can obviously put boxes or kind of hide things back here as well. Then to lift the seats up, you basically just lift them. So the seats don't stay up on their own. You lift them. This is very hard to do. In the seats, you do have storage under, pretty flat, which is not too bad. You have your jack down there. Let them fall, and I'll show you under the other seat too. Okay, now on the other side there is more storage right here, which is nice. So you can just put lots of stuff in here. Remote start. Here it goes. Actually, it's pretty good distance, which is really nice and convenient when it is very cold like today. So driving this around, it's been very fun and very different. It's a very, very large truck. My neighborhood is not the best for large trucks. You can basically get 3 cars like down the road. If there are 2 large trucks like across, you know, next to each other, like going through is not the best situation, but it works. It's just takes a little extra maneuvering. There are so many features on this truck that I just don't want to miss. So if you can see, they've added a whole basically side of the window sticker on here. That's just the Pro 4X utility package and the Pro 4X convenience package and the premium package, which honestly, if you spend a lot of time in your car, that's $800, which gets you the ventilated seats and the 360 like around view camera. That is so worth it. And if you've seen any of my other videos, I'm not always the one to like add on little like, not frilly things, but that's something that usually I'd say like leave out. But those 2 things are pretty nice, especially if you are in a hot climate. Ventilated seats are great. And with a bigger truck, having the around view camera is really helpful too. I showed it to you earlier as you saw. But anyway, I'll go through kind of these things later. The MSRP on this puppy is, let's get to the exact number, is $46,710. So adding those extra packages makes it about $54,209, which includes destination. And that is not too bad for a big truck. Depending on what you're looking for, it has a lot of luxury features. These seats, so comfortable. Like, I could get used to driving this around if it wasn't so big, which I think will be my biggest takeaway from this video. You get it right now pretty early in. It's big. It's very big. It's not the most convenient for driving around town, especially just like running quick errands if you have a smaller road and you're having to maneuver around things or around people or stuff like that. Not always the best situation. So on the road we go. Very contradictory for probably what you're going to hear about this. I love this truck. I truly, truly do. I think this is might be one of the best full-size trucks on the market today, which is saying a lot because most manufacturers have really stepped up their game. There's a lot of great little features, everything on here. I think especially this model, just because it just has a little bit more, so you're paying a little more money, but you are getting more truck. So if that's something you want, that's great. And with this being a big truck, some trucks I've driven don't feel like really big or even like bigger SUVs or anything like that. This one does actually feel big. I kind of want to say it feels bigger than it really is. If you drive it a lot, you get used to it. I've gotten seriously so used to it within the past week of driving it around. So the average MPGs on this car is 17. I believe it's 15 in the city and 21 on the highway. which isn't that bad for this class. It's not great, but again, if you're getting a truck, something I have gotten on some of my other reviews on trucks, if you're buying a truck, most of the times you're not super concerned about the MPGs if you're getting it to use as a truck. I live in the Dallas area, so there are a lot of people who get trucks to never off-road, never utilize them. It's just something you do. You get a truck, and it's a normal thing to do. So if you're on that boat, it does make a big difference. The V8 engine on here does give you a lot of power going in. Towing, it really does help you get all that weight. The one thing I don't like about this truck, it doesn't have running boards. If you're off-roading, that's kind of a feature you don't really want. But for me being 5'5", hopping in this truck, like I have to jump in, which is not the best situation for me. So if you don't really need it to go off-roading or do all those things, like get running boards on it, especially if you're driving a smaller women around or kids or whatever, because hopping in a truck like that is not the most delightful situation to do. Okay, so let's talk ride quality in this. It is a little bit bumpy. As you can see, the camera is shaking a little bit here and there. Again, the roads around me really aren't that great. They definitely need to be repaired, and they are in the middle of repairing lots of them, so that is a little bit of it. The steering is actually very responsive. You just move the steering wheel just a little bit and the truck will follow where you need to go. Turning is nice. It's easy. You don't have to be like cranking the wheel like in some other trucks to get you to go where you need to go. Pickup is great. There is a lot of power. Again, it's a V8 engine, so it is going to help you get to the speed you need to go. Highway driving is really nice, actually. That's probably where I think this truck just flourishes, is going on the highway. You can get up to speed, get up to 80 very easily, and not really have to worry about having power. Of course, if you're towing something, that's going to change a little bit. But driving around town, it is still fine, great, comfortable, generally a good drive. Okay, so I'm going to go over the window sticker with you because that's something a lot of people have been asking for, just kind of different features and stuff going on. If you are not interested in that, go up to this time right here and you can see my final thoughts and all of that. So, the 2019 Nissan Titan 5.6 liter endurance V8 engine, which you already know because I talked about it. You have, let's just go through the Pro 4X utility package, which gives you front and rear sonar, utility track system with tie-down cleats, tailgate area illumination, 120-volt outlet in the bed, the LED under rail bed lighting, power slide rear window with defrost, fender premium audio system with 12-speaker total, which is excellent. Your electronic tailgate lock, trail brake controller, trail light function check, extendable folding power heated tow mirrors with puddle lamps, and rear utility bed step. So that's all that comes in the Pro 4X utility package, and the price for that is $1,845. So if you are doing the off-roading, definitely, I'm sure you would agree that that is something for you. So the Pro 4X convenience package is leather pointed seats with contrasting stitching and Pro 4X embroidery right here. We have 4-way power passenger seats, heated front and rear seats, power heated tilt and telescoping steering wheel, memory function for steering wheel, driver's seat, and outside mirrors, remote engine start, which is amazing. Auto dimming outside mirrors with reverse auto tilt, Nissan Connect services powered by SiriusXM, auto dimming rearview mirror with home link universal transceiver. And the price for all of that is $3,545. So if you are in this truck a lot, again, though, that is totally worth it for the price. And if you get that, then you are also able to get the premium package, which has the ventilated front seats and an intelligent around view mirror, which has $795. Again, if you're driving this a lot, making everything you want, that's totally worth it. So now, this is a lot. Why do you guys want this? If you still like it, let me know. And of course, just pass on through to that time right there if you're not interested. So 5.6 liter endurance speed engine, 390 horsepower, and 394 pound-feet of torque, 7-speed automatic transmission, shift on the fly, 4-wheel drive system, which is nice because you can just pop it and change it while you're driving, so you don't have to park or stop moving, which actually is important, but I talked about that earlier. 2-speed transfer case with high and low, Bilstein off-road monotube shocks, 4-wheel power disc brakes, 4-wheel active brake limited slip, high hill start assist and hill descent control, electronic locking rear diff, 18-inch alloy wheels, painted dark finish, full-size spare tire, and the tires are all terrain. Safety and security. Driver and front passenger side impact and current airbags, lower anchors and tethers for children, the latch seating for car seats if you don't know, 4-wheel anti-lock braking system, vehicle dynamic control, electronic brake force distribution, tire pressure monitoring system, Nissan vehicle immobilizer system, vehicle security system, blind spot warning with rear cross traffic alert. So for that, I just do want to point out that the blind spot warning is great because behind you can see if there's traffic when you're like pulling out and you can't see, especially if you have a bunch of stuff back there. Comfort and convenience. Dual front captain's cloth chairs with 8-way power driver seats and power adjustable lumbar support, 60/40 rear flip-up bench seats with underseat storage and full flat floor. Unique interior trim and leather appointed steering wheel with contrasting stitching, 120 volt and 112 volt and back of center console with 112 volt in center console. Rear AC vent, column shifter with manual gear select, cruise control, Nissan intelligent key, 6-speaker AM FM audio system, Nissan Connect with navigation featuring Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, 7-inch touchscreen color display with rear view monitor. 2 USB connectors for iPod interface and other compatible devices, 2 USB-A ports that charge only on the back of the center console. You have your Nissan voice recognition for navigation and auto, Sirius XM satellite radio, Bluetooth hands-free phone system, advanced drive assist display, DVD pre-wire, dual zone automatic temperature control, floor mats with Pro 4X badging, and rear door alert system. Whew, my gosh. So, and a lot of those things, again, if you decide to get a better package, they'll be swapped out for other things, but it is really nice having the USBs in the back that don't actually do anything for you. Although if you have someone in the back who wants to be controlling the radio, you have to move stuff around. Another thing is the rear door alert system is a really great feature to know if it's being opened or closed or anything like that. Okay, and last but not least, we have the exterior, which has intelligent automated on-off LED headlights, fog lights, dual power heated outside mirrors with LED turn signal indicator, cab mount LED cargo bed lamp, removable locking tailgate, class 4 integrated receiver hitch, 4-pin, 7-pin wiring harness connector, factory applied spray on better, front tow hooks, skid plates on oil pan, fuel tank, transfer case and lower radiator, convex spotted mirror, rain sensing wipers, and LED tail lamps. And that is it. So I hope you enjoyed that whole reading of the thing. Cool, enjoy it. If you did, let me know or shoot me a message too. That would be great. And of course, the warranty, which I forgot, but I said it earlier, 5-year, 100-mile bumper to bumper warranty. And I'm exhausted, so let me just tell you what I think about this vehicle. Whew. So, final thoughts. Would I get this truck with my own money? I would not. I have zero use for it. It is a little too big for me. I don't need all this extra space. I'm not towing anything. I'm not off-roading. I'm not using this truck for anything that it has. It is nice. It is comfortable. If I were to ride in one, I'd be all about that life. But this for me just isn't, it's not in my wheelhouse. It's not something I would buy. Again, if I was towing, if I was off-roading, something like that, I would think about that. And if that is what you do, definitely check this truck out. There's so many great features. It's so comfortable. It's so nice. Like, you could use it for working all day and then going out for date night in the evening and just go back and forth, and it's good. It can really be your only vehicle if you have like a truck, because I do know a lot of people who have like a work truck also have a secondary vehicle. Well, usually will have a secondary vehicle if they're getting a truck of like this caliber, but this really can do it all. So I am really happy with you, Nissan. You did a good job, designing this truck, and especially being in Texas. Like, American companies for trucks really are king, and Nissan is giving them a run for their money. Excellent choice. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.